Hey guys, here's part two of your review for your test tomorrow. First thing I want you guys to do is to pause this video here and copy down everything you see on this page. You're going to turn your notebook sideways like we used to do in class so that you can fill in and make a Venn diagram on your page. Remember how we used to do the two big circles intertwining so that the center could be how they are alike. So one of the parts on your test tomorrow will be, the question will be, how are the texts disaster alert and danger earthquakes the same, and how are they different? So first thing we're going to do is we're going to come up with things about disaster alert, then we're going to come up with things about danger earthquakes, and then we're going to come up with things about both, what they have in common. So when you answer this question on your test tomorrow, you will say the two texts are different because disaster alert has this and danger earthquakes has this. And then your second sentence might say the two texts are the same because they both, and tell me what they both have. So today we're going to review a bit for that. Again, if you need to pause to fill this out, go for it. And then I'm just going to go on. And so we only have to take one video, so I'm not going to pause with you. So just pause the video if you need to, and you'll be able to catch up. So the first thing that disaster alert has that danger earthquakes doesn't is it includes many different natural disasters, meaning it's not just one natural disaster. It's not just talking about earthquakes. It's talking about many different natural disasters. So that's the first thing we see there. The second thing we see here is that the book Disaster Alert, like we talked about yesterday, it has many text features. So unlike danger earthquakes, we see tons of text features within Disaster Alert. We see captions with photos, we see subheadings, we see sidebars, we see graphs and maps. So all of these things make up all the text features that are part of Disaster Alert. Now, when we are talking about danger earthquakes, let me make a new text window here. Okay, when we're talking about danger earthquakes, it's a bit different because we don't see all of those things that we see here in Disaster Alert. So let's start by making this text a little bit smaller. Go to size 12. Okay. And we'll start with a bullet point and go line left. Okay, so for danger earthquakes, we see that this text is only about earthquakes. It's not about all different natural disasters. We only are talking about earthquakes in this text. The other thing is we don't see as many text features. We only see pictures and text. So pictures and words. It's pretty much all we see in this text. We don't see sidebars and subheadings and all that. I'm just going to make this a little bit bolder so you guys can see it a little better. There we go. So now we've gone over how disaster alert and danger earthquakes are different. So now we're going to talk about how they're the same a little bit. They definitely have one clear thing in common here, and I think we all know that. Let me just drag this down here. Sorry about that. There we go. Put it right there. And we'll move it in. There we go. Okay, so the thing that it has in common, make it bold too so we can see it, obviously, is that both of the texts are about natural disasters, because that's what we've been studying. Both are about natural disasters. So again, if you guys need to pause so that you can copy this down, go for it and pause if you need to. But these are how they're different on the outsides, and this is how they're the same on the inside. Okay, get these notes down. Make sure you study for tomorrow's test. All right, good luck.